moving towards the site. If you haven't got any information, any control. Smurfette towards the back, dashing in. She'll find the opening onto Juliano. They haven't cleared out short just yet, though. And the spike is going to be dropped by Petra. Smurfette continues to frag, but they've got to turn their gaze towards short, towards Petra, who's sat behind that smoke, unable to catch them off guard for a second kill in the round. Mimi left alone in a 1v3, though. Unfortunately, Guild are a little bit low on HP for Smurfette and Kim, but that shouldn't be too much of an issue.
Yeah, I know that Jess said that this is Mimi's map, but I don't think it's because of her work onto A. Maybe she managed to find another kill. She does have that camera, but, you know, with the clock ticking in, 3 players inside. Okay.
Puts down her boom bot, destroyed instantly. She can't peek on the back of it. Gotta kind of just stay passive around this corner until that stun comes on through. There's the opening for her. Now looking for Cinnamon down below. It's an awkward spray, and one that Cinnamon ends up on top in. The trade is there very, very quickly indeed for G2 as they make quick work of Guild's bonus round. At least for the first 30 seconds, nobody on G2 was playing on site. Now inside a garage, they're gonna already take down Cille. Oh no, Cinnamon,
oh no.
You can't hide there. That's not a safe corner. zAAz has taken her down, and Mimi still tucked in the corner. They think it's clear as they walk on in. Mimi surprises them with a quick old double. And the flash, although it comes in late, it doesn't seem to really matter. It is 2-2 with G2 taking that round. Confine does catch her, and she still manages to evade the utility for now. Moving inside of her cage, trying desperately to stay alive, but Guild hunt her down, take her out. Hunter's Fury, good to catch the first Smurfette, low HP, and she lands right inside it. Precise out of Petra. They put it into a 3v4, at least a slightly more winnable position. That was a strange interaction. Almost looked like she was shooting the wall.
Yeah, I would have expected Juliano. I know that you want to break the time, and, you know, especially as you think that you've been trying to deny that plant. They're very low, though, so anything could happen, even though it's a 4v2. Cinnamon having that first shot. Oh.
One enemy.
Oh my god. How has Petra got 4? The Hunter's Fury to start with, but running into the side like that, jumping on top of the logs and catching the entire team unaware. Oh my god. This should not have been around for G2. Absolutely should not.
Looks like, you know, the core ultimate for this roster has to be that Rolling Thunder on this map.
Right here.
Well, for Guild, they've already lost Kim. She'll be taken down, trying to creep up on C long.
Standing ahead.
With Astra gone, I mean, you are losing a lot. Entering into the sites is going to be pretty tough. They're going to go through garage. Down goes the star from G2. Not yet to be activated. There it is. Oh, that's so nasty, man. Who pre-activates the showstopper? 0 info off the back of a grab well in garage. That is one of the wildest plays I've seen, and it has worked out perfectly. Juliano even sticks around to follow up, and oh, Smurfette stuck inside the nade. Then there's a flash and a peek. Oh, that is such beautiful value. This map as well. It's an aggressive economic decision. They've done their homework. They've looked at it. They think this gives them the best chance. Well, not if Juliano's able to just roam free and take a double kill. That has really put a wrench in the works for Guild. They have a lockdown to work with, but, well, never mind the lack of players. They don't even have short control to use it, so they got to wait for some more opportunities to open up, let's say.
I think it's still pretty ballsy, knowing that Guild have probably, you know, we're not going to force. And still, you want to be so active as to just go on the hunt for Juliano. I understand that you use that early utility because, you know, it's migrates a plan. Definitely can deal a lot of damage, but going in yourself for the hunt, it's something completely different.
Yeah, I think a lot of it is just the confidence that it gives them having zAAz right behind them, ready to flash them into sewers. That's an ace. Absolutely. As clean as can be. An aggressive round from Juliano, and if this was versus an eco, we wouldn't even talk about it. I really don't. This is just leaning hard into that loss that they've had so far.
It's very matchmaking, you know? Ranked, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Showstopper activated. Juliano again looking to push these players back in towards Mimi this time in the garage. She won't be able to make it out of there. Does a bit of damage at least. The showstopper not going to be activated in time. She's still good for 1. Rolling Thunder connects on the Jet, they're sure. So they can go and try to take control over the site, but in comes Cinnamon. Quickly able to deal with the first. Cille on backside gets double peeked, and Petra now has to clutch it out. Guild force buying again and again. They've been caught off guard by the flank of Petra. And although the force buy was looking good this time out of G2, I think Guild are going to be happy to still have their full numbers alive. How much longer that lasts, though, up for debate as Juliano goes out and takes the kill. Petra's just running it down. Oh, no. Caught in astral form. Somehow Cinnamon has gone down to the aftershock. Oh, my God.
Right there.
Well, that's not like zAAZ's utility usage has just been god tier so far. Smurfette thought she had them caught out. Cille's in trouble. She's still alive on top of the box. Good to take a second frag, but somehow Kim, which is the Spectre, has managed to pull this back into even numbers and even situation for just a moment. But zAAZ is taking them down. The Hunter's Fury more than enough to take down Kim. An 8 down for G2. Again, even with fun exercise. I'll use that to warm up in future. Smurfette. Bladestorm online. She knew Juliano was close, but couldn't quite connect the shots. Nor can glance
again.
These players constantly facing rockets coming in their direction. We've had 3 so far in this half. And, well, I mean, the last 2 haven't done much damage, but still. Roxy taken down from behind, and it is the same old story, really. Is to drown his PC for some reason. G2 on the attack. Gonna be a pretty easy half, all things considered.
Wow.
And well, yeah. We'll let this one speak for itself, really. I don't think the point needs to be hammered home anymore. This is very much G2's game.
Yeah, the momentum, if we translate it also into getting that pistol round, I mean, if I were Guild, I don't know, their mental has to be completely shattered. It's going to be even a flawless.
Me moving in towards long, the rest of the team. I thought they were going to pursue them on short, but yeah, that nade really slows them down. Smurfette gonna find the first. There's an opening for Guild, something they desperately need in a round like this. And with the Spectre ringing out, they've realized, okay, this is actually a force buy. And so they're going to slow the pace down, give them a little bit more respect.
Juliana wants to retrieve that Spectre, probably just go for the pick, but they went back to have a little bit of control over what's happening in the rest of the map. Roxy hasn't even moved. Just putting that turret back in, making sure that their rotation is not going to come onto C easily.
Well, they're making their way in towards the B side, and a little bit of a stun up there, but it looks like it won't be too much of an issue in the end. The plant's still secured for G2. With Juliana falling, the flank now not covered. They're kind of stuck in on the B side. They've got to make a move and look to actually get some form of progress. And with Mimi falling, this is where Cille needs to go absolutely ham. She's already got 2, but she's blinded up. Surely doesn't get away with anything else, and zAAZ alone. Fault line going down, and I think that's caught both players. I think this might be doable, but luckily Roxy comes in with the first shot. 3 rounds for Guild. 11-3. The potential finalists or likely finalists. As you said, not under any pressure. For quite a while, in fact. Now they could take a few ecos back to back.
Right there.
And with Guild still on those weak weapons, there's always potential, but the good thing is this early in the game, kaquka, we don't have ultimates, you know? G2 aren't going to come out with a showstopper or anything like that. So there's not a lot to really make those weaker weapons look as strong as what we saw from them a little bit earlier on. So we end up with a flawless round for Guild.
Important round.
Now, obviously, we had a lot to say about Juliano on the operator when it came to the attack. Now, oh no, Mimi in trouble. Pushed through by Smurfette. She's going to be caught. Oh no! It ran right into the trap wire. Oh, it's a big mistake. The nade almost guarantees a kill on the glance. It's over, or it could be. Cinnamon does a damn good job of at least taking down Juliano, saving the C site, but then B falls immediately afterwards.
Right there.
Cinnamon and Roxy. The duo that held the B side on Breeze flawlessly again and again. Now on the defense, having to make a 2v4, now a 1v4 for Cinnamon. An ace clutch just to keep Guild alive, and it was as unlikely as it appeared to be with another round win for G2, and that is a devastating blow.
Match point.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I love the aggression, but, you know, Jess said it on the desk. I said...
Elbow. She knows that zAAZ is right here. And the flash, the fault line, nothing going to be thrown out to start with. The flash eventually connects. Oh, and zAAZ wins the duel. Glance trying her best to make it costly on the long control, and she'll at least manage to bring it back to a 4v4. But how much more can they do? And look at Juliano as well, just creeping in the back of B.
It's literally what I was going to tell you. If Juliana was there, I mean, she was doing this against Chapman last time, and it's something that I'm not still 100% sure about, just because you need the explosiveness, and you know, the nades to clear up spaces.
Well, in towards the site we go. Mimi going to challenge and not take down Cinnamon. I mean, that could have been a valuable scalp to take. They do know that short hasn't been cleared, and Glance is spotted.
I know exactly where.
It just took a look. It just took a glance.
Oh, of course. And look at Juliana's position. And Cinnamon is waiting for her, and she's actually going to get the kill. But as the spikes goes down on this 3v3...
Let's go! Pulling them in!
Grab wall. Perfectly timed for Cille. Gonna slow them down. They don't check it. And she still walks away with a kill. Big mistake by Guild. There's been plenty of them to see here. Cinnamon needs to clutch it out yet again. Much more winnable. 1v1 time against her. Trying to bait Petra into taking that peek. And she does, unfortunately, which ends her life.